Imagine waking up in the middle of the night to find gray-skinned beings standing over your bed. Now imagine this happening not once, but hundreds of times over 20 years. This was the reality John Edmonds claimed to experience at his property in Rainbow Valley, Arizona, a place that would become known as the Stardust Ranch. When Edmonds purchased the property in 1995, he had no idea what he was getting into. The ranch seemed perfect. 5 acres of Arizona desert, peaceful and remote. But within weeks of moving in, strange things began to happen. Cattle were found mutilated in ways that defied explanation. Electronic equipment malfunctioned constantly. And then came the visitors. Edmonds described them as classic gray aliens. Large black eyes, thin bodies, about 4 to 5 feet tall. But unlike the passive beings depicted in most abduction stories, these entities were aggressive. According to Edmonds, they would materialize inside his home, sometimes multiple times per week. They weren't just observing, they were attacking. The encounters escalated to physical confrontations. Edmonds claimed the beings would attempt to abduct him and his wife, Joyce. His response was unprecedented in UFO lore. He fought back. And his weapon of choice? A samurai sword he kept by his bedside. Edmonds stated he killed at least 18 of these entities over the years, describing how their bodies would disappear shortly after, sometimes dissolving or being retrieved by others. The psychological toll was immense. Joyce suffered multiple breakdowns and was hospitalized several times. Edmonds himself showed signs of extreme stress and sleep deprivation. But here's what makes this story more than just one man's claims. Other people experienced phenomena at the ranch too. Neighbors reported seeing strange lights hovering over the property. Investigators who visited documented unexplained electromagnetic anomalies. Some guests refused to ever return. By 2016, after 21 years of alleged otherworldly warfare, Edmonds had had enough. He put the Stardust Ranch on the market for just under $5 million. The listing was remarkable for its honesty. It openly disclosed the property's reputation for paranormal activity and alien encounters. Edmonds even challenged potential buyers to spend just 3 nights at the ranch before purchasing. Most people assumed it was a publicity stunt. The property didn't sell at that price. Eventually, the ranch sold in 2020 for a much lower, undisclosed amount. The new owners have remained largely silent about their experiences, if any. But the story didn't end with the sale. Researchers who've investigated the property's history discovered something intriguing. The land sits in an area with a long history of Native American legends about star beings and portals. Multiple UFO sightings have been reported in Rainbow Valley over decades, and cattle mutilations in the region date back long before Edmonds arrived. Skeptics argue Edmonds fabricated the entire story for attention or suffered from psychological issues. They point out that no physical evidence of alien bodies was ever produced. No photographs of the entities exist. The disappearing corpses are conveniently impossible to verify. Yet Edmonds never profited significantly from his claims. He gave interviews, but never wrote a book or produced a documentary for profit. He simply wanted to sell his property and leave. What do we make of John Edmonds and the Stardust Ranch? Was this a genuine hotspot for extraterrestrial activity? A dimensional weak point where beings cross into our reality? Was it an elaborate hoax that spun out of control? Or was it the tragic story of a man genuinely experiencing something, even if that something remains unexplained? The ranch still stands in the Arizona desert. The new owners live there now, under the same stars, in the same house where Edmonds claimed to have battled visitors from beyond. Perhaps the most unsettling aspect isn't what Edmonds claimed happened. It's the question he poses to all of us. If something impossible started happening to you, in your own home, night after night. What would you do? How far would you go to protect yourself and your family from something that shouldn't exist? And more importantly, would anyone believe you?